kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable.
There he goes! Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Red pass, it's complete. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Dropping back, it's K. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now first and 10 from the 47. He's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Going with the ground game left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's McDonald. Finds the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They've got a first down here to open the period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Alvarez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alvarez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Wallace. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Caught in the backfield. It's Alvarez. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Why not trying to get it in? And it's in there for a touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. And the returner will be brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Back open in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield, it's K. Fires to the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He splits the uprights, and with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alvarez. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Keeps it on the draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's McDonald. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Kendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Looking for space. It's Wallace. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to pound their way in. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Pressure coming. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's K. Zings it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying the left side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on third and run it on fourth, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game, and he's playing his best football right now.
Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air, it's K. A shot toward the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kendricks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's McDonald. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Kendricks. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. Final minute of play, all locked up, or we headed to overtime. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Back to throw, it's K. Release to the back. Hits the open man. And it'll be a touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point is good. We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Back to pass, it's McDonald. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. He's looking to throw. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Looking to throw on third and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Wants to throw. It's K. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a third overtime. The snap sets up to throw. They got it, ties the game, and will play on in the third overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Looking to throw. That's it. That's